Okay, so a lot of us, myself included, have problems with hips and ankle mobility in our squat. Me, especially early in the morning. So what I've done is I put together a little video for my lower body mobility routine. I do this prior to every time I squat, every time I deadlift, most of my mixed modal sessions. That way I can kind of warm up the hips, warm up the ankles, get them all nice and loose, and I don't have those classic problems in my squat like my heels coming up. I know a lot of y'all have that problem. Now, nothing in this video is original to me. A lot of these ideas were stolen from a guy named Ido Portal. You should go check out his channel. He has a lot of really great stuff. And the other one, the one with the kettlebell, you'll see that for my ankle mobility. I've seen that in countless other channels. I know they say that nothing in fitness is really original. Everybody's just stealing from everybody else. I've kind of compiled what I do here. Check it out. If you like it, give it a shot. You should give it a shot anyway, just see if you do like it. I'll go over what I'm doing during the video. Y'all enjoy. Okay, so I start this by dropping down into my squat. It isn't too bad right now, but I've already done this same routine a couple times today with different people. What I do is I start by getting my elbows into the crooks of my knees and I push out. I do this as far as I can. And I put my palm on the inside of my knee and I try to push a little bit further. Usually I do that a couple of times and then I hold it. And you'll see me do it with the other leg like so. Really getting in a nice stretch there. There's the hold. Usually what I do after that is I try to keep my heels down and I try to place my knee in front of the opposite toe. Now the idea is the heel on the foot that is moving is supposed to stay to the ground. Sometimes it works out that way, sometimes it doesn't. Some days I'm just looser than others. Today I seem to be pretty loose though. See, I go and I put my elbows back into the knee, get a little bit more of that going. There's no rhyme or reason to it really, you just kind of do what you feel. Some things are tighter than others on different days. It's more of an art than it is a science. Although really it is a science too. Okay, so from there, usually I go and I start working on some ankle mobility. Now my ankles are super tight and I find that this really helps. And what I just did is I just grabbed the 55-pound kettlebell and I just placed it on my knee. And you'll see how much more dorsiflexion I get in the ankle. Now this isn't an original idea like I said in the intro. Usually where I see this is I see people do this with a loaded barbell and they set it on top of both knees. I just find this is more comfortable. I can kind of relax and it does the same thing. I'm guessing it just has to do with the fact there's more surface area on the kettlebell in the knee than there is a barbell. Here's a little bit of a front angle for it. You can kind of see I'm not pressing it down. I am just letting the weight of the kettlebell do all the work. Just hang out and let it loosen up. I do this before every time I squat, especially if I'm doing something like front squats that require a little bit more dorsiflexion. Now, some people have a lot of trouble doing that routine I just described, and for those people I just recommend just grabbing a kettlebell just like this, and it basically just acts as a counterbalance so you can get your heels on the ground. And eventually you'll be able to do what I just did. If you like what you saw, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check us out on Facebook, and check us out on the web at atlasstrengthshop.com.